Hey guys, we're here today to talk about the best mod from MK6 GTI for under $200. Now, there's a lot of options out there for this price range, but based on my priorities and what I really like, it had to be this one, hands down. Can you guess what it is? It has to do with handling, and it is a must-do if you want to improve the cornering speeds of your GTI. Yes, it is an upgraded rear sway bar. This thing is beautiful. You can get them for just under $200. The kit that I got from ECS is a 23mm solid adjustable rear sway bar upgrade with polyurethane bushings and new brackets. Now this was just under $200, but it counts. There's others that you can get for $190, $200 that might be hollow, they might be a little bit thicker, all these sorts of things. But I really liked the kit from ECS because it included the new brackets with polyurethane bushings. And let me tell you, this genuinely might be one of my favorite mods I've ever done on a car, period. The handling of this GTI went from little go-kart to holy cow, how can this thing turn so fast? There are turns where I usually go, say 50 miles an hour on when I'm trying to take them fast and have some fun. You can do those at easily 60, 65 now. Maybe get a little bit of understeer. This thing is great. And the reason you want to upgrade the rear sway bar on a front wheel drive car like the MK6 GTI is to keep body roll to a minimum at the back and reduce how much the front inner wheel is digging into the ground and the other side is lifting off by connecting the 2 points of the rear to keep everything level. Now there's a lot more of a scientific explanation than that, but that's from what I know, and I'll tell you what, it works incredibly. Now, you have a ton of options for size, solid, non-adjustable, hollow, company, whatever you want. But there's only a couple for under 200, but they're still worth it. This is only 23mm, about 2mm over the stock size, and it's solid, so it's gonna be that much stiffer. And it is fantastic. Now you can go up to 26, I think there's some maybe 27, 28, hollow, adjustable, all these sorts of things that are out there, but those will run you closer to $350. And I mean, I bet those are worth it, but we're talking about sub 200 for this improved handling. I absolutely love it. If you haven't done it on your GTI yet, you really have to. One of the other reasons this is such a good mod is the install is actually fairly straightforward. For someone with fairly beginner mechanic skills, you can figure it out and get a new sway bar in. And the reason I really like this 23mm bar from ECS is you can actually use it with the stock end links. So you don't have to put extra money into stiffer end links. ECS recommends you do upgrade, but you don't have to. And that's a good thing, because if you're on a budget and you can only afford the sway bar, do it anyway. It's awesome. Suspension mods are something I haven't dabbled in as much as I have other mods, but I will tell you that the corner speeds are ridiculous in this car right now, especially at low speeds. You feel like the back end is being brought around almost like passive rear wheel steering. It is truly incredible. Now, I talked about this in the butt dyno report video, how F1 cars, they talk about the rotation of it around a corner. And I was like, yeah, the car does rotate. It's going around a corner. That's kind of what you do. But now with this upgraded rear sway bar, I genuinely know what they mean. The whole car is rotating through the turn in a way like it has never done before. There is very minimal doglegging, and the back end is truly being brought around to increase those speeds. And I just, oh my goodness, I found myself laughing so many times filming the butt dyno report video because I was taking corners way faster than I really thought I should, but this thing was just eating them up. It is amazing. Now, I actually do have the 034 Motorsports adjustable end links on this car right now, but that's because the stock end links weren't really lining up properly, and I just didn't want to have to try to finagle. I tried to get them to fit stock so I could film another video with the adjustable end links and their install, but I decided to just go ahead and put those on at the same time. It got the car back on the road that much sooner, and that's really what I wanted. But if you're in the market for a mod for under $200, don't look for power, don't look at the engine, look at the suspension. Look at a rear sway bar from ECS, the 23mm kit with the aluminum anodized brackets and polyurethane bushings. I mean, it came in a huge box that had foam padding around the whole thing, so you know they're taking care of it. and it really does what they claim it does. It reduces body roll, it increases handling. This car has truly come alive with a little bit of power that I've added and this rear sway bar, but it didn't really come together until I put that sway bar in. It's under $200. I mean, that's amazing. It's amazing performance for price. That's something you've always got to consider. Yes, you could go stiffer. Yes, you could go more expensive. But what's the performance per price? Like we've talked about in other videos like this, you've got horsepower per dollar. And I mean, that's pretty easy to figure out. This is a little bit more abstract. How much performance are you really getting unless you can calculate it on a track, unless you've got a radar to track your in-corner speeds that you can get at the highest at a certain corner. I mean, you can get really scientific on what you're gaining for the price, but from the seat of my pants, from where I am, this is the best mod for a Mark 6 GTI for under $200. Now, I will say, if you guys out there have any other suggestions for the best mod for a Mark 6 for under $200, please let me know. I'm always willing to try new things. I'm always willing to have my worldview stretched to just see different things that people like to do. Now, I prioritize handling over power because I love mountain roads and I love just bombing it down them. So much fun in the turns. That's why I love this rear sway bar upgrade so much. Now, someone might say there's a power mod out there, I don't know, a lightweight crank pulley. That's $200, I know off the top of my head. That might be better to someone else than this. But I will say, this is gonna give you so much performance benefits. It is gonna make the car so much fun, and you are not gonna regret it, even if you prefer something else, because it's just that worth it. It is just that amazing. I absolutely love it. Now, I wish I had a track where I could take this out and really see how it's doing compared to power mods, where it's bringing the suspension component into just the speeds on the track. But I don't have a track, and that's unfortunate. And there's a drag strip nearby, but you don't turn on the drag strip. So there's no real way to quantify it in the same way as I do with the butt down report videos for 0 to 60 time with some of these power mods. But that doesn't change how much I love it. Truly, 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 I love it. But like I said, if you guys have something else you want me to try, let me know. I'm all ears. Thank you guys so much for watching. It truly means a lot. Have a great day. Please subscribe. And remember, Jesus loves you. Bye.